Group one in the last session. This recap is for Jose first, Tar, and then I'll
Okay.
recap for you. In the last session, your group had gotten a way into the gallery show, thanks to some good rolls and good words by who's not here today, but by Lucian. Sorry, I drink some water. Lucian bought a new suit. You all worked for the evening, or I guess for the day before the showcase. Arrived at the gallery show, um, and almost immediately began to kind of, well, not immediately, but almost immediately were kind of ushered in after a brief conversation with Alicia Sharman, who was the agent that had contacted, or that Lucian had contacted. You were ushered into the large showcase room where you were sat down. Lucian went off to the bathroom. In the process of that, Drew overheard conversations of a shady, sketchy-looking person who looked very nervous around the area. He went to investigate, following the tracks around the building, the different words of mouth, found the previously locked side storage room on the second floor. The window was open and the door was unlocked, and there was a bundle of clothes stuffed into a box very haphazardly. Meaning whoever was sneaking around was currently in the building. Who they were was unknown, and as soon as Drew began to scan to try and find this individual, the uh, show was called to begin. Everyone was ushered back inside the room. The doors were sealed. A number of beautiful items were brought out from Eremos and across the world. And when a certain item was revealed and put on display, it was spoken about briefly, describing what it was, where it came from. When there was a loud crack, and someone with a slugger, one of the small pocket slugger pistols, had entered the room and fired off a warning shot. Told everyone to get down and told the host of the show, or I guess the I heard the word is called for these people, but the person, the sponsor of the evening for the show, to hand over that specific item. The item was handed over, and the man began to run. And as he was trying to run, Drew grabbed his firearm, snatching it away. Just as he bolted towards the door and pushed off one of the other guards, Drew shot him in the leg. Lucian shot himself in the foot and hounded after the man, uh, tackling him to the ground. Well, not tackling him, but almost tackling him to the ground. But just before he got there, a pair of guards by the front door stopped him. But since Lucian was close enough, before he was knocked unconscious, he managed to get a bit of information out of the man. That being the name Kurt, I believe was all he said was Kurt. Was the last thing that Lucian heard before the man was knocked out by one of the safety officials or operators that were there. And we left off with Drew and Lucian being taken off to one of the side rooms in the gallery, just for a bit of questioning before they were released again back out after the event was over. Jumping over before we get to Drew to Jaleel, who last we heard from was asleep in a tree across town. Now, which one was sitting at?
Took you 15 minutes to come up with that? Jesus Christ.
That was the recap.
That's what I'm
That's,
saying. 15 minutes to come up with a sleep in a tree across town.
That's where we left off at. This was like a week ago. He was asleep in a tree.
that's what I was at. I was actually sleeping in the tree. I think that was the last thing I was doing.
Why?
I don't know. That was the last thing he was doing, though, was he was sleeping in the tree. So Lucian and Drew are downtown. 1 second here. Make your tokens visible. Lucian and Drew are downtown. Jaleel was knocked out approximately. I'm about to reveal his thing right now. Approximately here is where Jaleel was knocked out. Sleeping in this part, all the way across town from Lucian's house. Um,
Yeah.
you were on the line. Oh no, question. You had gone to Lucian's house previously, so you actually would not be there. You'd be at Lucian's house. You'd gone the day of the the day before the showcase actually happened. You all went to do some scouting around it. You had actually gone to Lucian's house to meet with them, and you were kind of hanging out with them. When they went out to the night before the show, you followed a different lead yourself. You had heard of, at least in a brief amount of time, a very, I mean, you know how to talk to people, how to get into some interesting locations yourself. You had heard about a certain location where you're right now in the northeastern side of Visix, where there is a man that deals in underground tonics of sorts.
Right. Okay.
And this had piqued your interest because of backstory reasons, but also because, well, you're not entirely sure. However, there is something that was drawing you there. Just the idea of this, the possible connection of whatever this could be, however thin the thread may be, how there might be a connection to the events that transpired with the gallery truck robbery before and whatever's happening now.
Hmm.
It could be a win-win. At the very least, there are tonics there, but at the very most, you might get more information from a man that deals in underground businesses.
Hmm.
And
Talk
so,
from
And
least
we
and
were,
most, beast and boast.
come over to you, Zilio, as you make your way,
yeah.
you're making your way to a small pharmacy, a privately owned pharmacy.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah. Um.
You arrive at the building on a quieter end of Northeast called Dr. Bixby's Pharmaceuticals on a painted sign in the window.
Dr. Bigsby's. Look at the sign. Well, kind of respect him already. He must be a doctor. Must know a couple things. Walk in.
And small bell dings above the door. You see I think I have his token actually. You see, there he is. Oh, I didn't put his token out there. I guess you can hover. If you hover over the picture, still shows his token, but it doesn't show it properly in the game.
Uh.
It's weird. Like I don't know why it does that, but you can see. If you hover over the picture, you can see his token still. That little silhouette thing, whatever it is.
Okay.
You see that man
Just
behind the
hover over
counter,
it.
kind of
Oh yeah.
wiping it down, getting rid of all the any gunk that might be on the counter from just a day of work. It is very late in the evening, and as you enter, he looks up and goes, "Oh yeah, hello. Can I help you with something?"
I'm looking for Dr. Bigsby.
This is me, Dr. Alan Bixby, at your service. Puts a hands out to shake yours.
Shake his hand. Does he have calluses?
No, not really.
Soft hand.
He's got pretty soft hands.
Mm.
Curly, man, he seems like he's not much of the hard life kind of fella.
Mm-hmm. 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 Your hands are smooth.
Thank you. Yeah, I work in pharmaceuticals, so I tend to keep my hands very clean, make sure none of the chemicals remain well moisturized from all the washing.
You are you're really the doctor?
Yeah, well, I guess yeah, as doctor as I can be. I have the degree for it, certificates and all that stuff to prove me to have this profession.
Wow. Where do you train?
Oh, personally I wish it was somewhere fancier, but it was well, I trained here in Visix. No, sorry, that's right. I studied here in Visix at the pulling up my notes. Beep. Oh, there we go. Over at the lost it. Oh, the what do they call it? At Seg, CEG.
Stag?
Oh, sorry, College of Exceptional Growth. It's one of the colleges. It's the second college in Visix. It's
Ah. Most these people in these colleges, they're good people.
uh, good is subjective, I suppose, but it was a good school. All the friendly faces. I made a lot of lifelong friends and connections there.
Wow. I envy your exposure to such a system.
Thank you. So, what can I do for you
What do
today?
you?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
I was just wondering what you have here. It does not say outside.
Oh, I sell all sorts of things. Ointments for your skin, lotions. Uh, I tend to buy from local vendors. Small time businesses that don't really get the same shine in the big stores. So just anything you find in the pharmacy, painkillers, um, you know, bandages, cough medicine, meal syrups if you're really looking for the little small to go ones.
Do you happen to have anything a bit more sought after?
Um,
Raise my eyebrow.
Go to roll charisma, please.
Charisma, dude.
Okay. Go to my character sheet.
Nice. 10.
Is it on the character sheet or
It should be.
am I just rolling?
Just look, it's under your stats. Just roll.
Well, I mean, are there different tabs on this?
Yeah, it's
That's
under stats under your sheet. It should be called stats.
those are features. Okay, yeah. This is a new system, man. Come on, man.
It's a much neater looking sheet.
This is very neat.
7.
Ooh,
Looks and goes. Could you be more specific, possibly?
It got into
I am interested party, but more specifically, information is always sought after. I was wondering if you had could tell me about some of these colleges and. Are we? The ball was hosted by who again?
The gallery was hosted. It was a sponsored gallery event by. We don't know who was being sponsored by.
Oh, okay. And they were unveiling something.
There was a new artifact being brought over from Eremos.
Ah.
One of them was stolen from a cart that was being brought here, and there's one more that was brought in before that was being unveiled that day.
Okay.
Or that is to be unveiled. Because technically this is in the past.
Oh, okay.
It is to be unveiled in. Well, I think in this game it will be unveiled tomorrow.
See, Doctor, I seek to procure a different kind of rarity. Usually, information and understanding are my specialties. I'd say the things I enjoy, indulge in. I'm currently interested in this unveiling gallery. Is there any way you might know somebody there? I could have a closer look at this artifact. Do most people know it's an artifact already? I assume they know.
If they're in the know of the historical situation in the world, they might know. She goes,
Okay.
you came to a pharmacy for a history lesson or something? You know, when you said something more interesting, I assumed you meant something else, but I don't know history. That was not my next guess, to be honest.
I figure usually you don't always find things you're looking for in the places you look, so I try not to look too hard and sometimes find what I'm looking for. Anyway, if you have nothing for me, that's
I didn't say that.
not your problem.
It's better if you're a customer or not if I have anything for you.
What are the material the cards are made out of?
Depends. Most normal cards are made out of like. I want to say like a very like. I mean, they're just cards. They're like papers, like laminate papers, so they can't get wet and soggy and break apart. But sometimes some of them are stamped with like jewels, like embroidered with the jewels via these like machine stamps. But the ones you have right now are just normal ones.
Okay. Well then maybe some I could pay you for this information. I seek only understanding. I think you would understand that perspective coming from institutions of learning.
I suppose I can get that. Okay, look. 7 cards.
7 cards. What can I do with 7 cards? How much is that?
Let me go look at. I gotta find my my exact math again. 7 cards is not a whole
I'll think about it. I'll think about it for a second and say, you know what? You're kind enough and generous to share this information. Of course, I will abide. Abide.
You hand him 7 cards over. He goes, okay, well, if that is the case, I myself do not have information, but I know people that help me find sellers and buyers who might have information for you. If you are looking for, I mean, you're already in Northeast. Um, just head up. He writes on a little note, on a piece of paper, hands it to you. Go in there, and you're going to ask for the Sly Gentleman. He knows everything about everything, and if you're interested in the gallery thing, whatever it could be, he probably knows. I mean, he's a big name in the city, so he probably knows. If
Mm.
not, I mean, actually, no. He charges a high price for most things. He tears the card in half and kind of puts it over like a small candle flame to burn it a bit. Writes your name down. This is just a person I go to every now and then. They for best market prices for things. And he hands it to you. Not as known as the gentleman, but sometimes lesser known is better in these situations.
The gentleman, you said his name was Sedge?
No, this person you go there.
You
It's
seem
hard to
very nervous.
it's hard to explain. They're information brokers. You don't just go around handing out the names and numbers of information brokers.
I understand.
But when you first gave me
I,
you're asking questions, you seem like a genuine fellow. So I know you're not into anything malicious or the likes.
if you wish, I will not tell him how I found out about him.
Preferably, yeah, that'd be good. I think. But I trust you. When you
Very well.
when you get there, you will. Well, you don't have to ask for him. He will make himself known to you. He is a popular man, popular in my field of medicine.
All right. I guess I'll head to. So you gave me an address.
Yeah, it'll take you to Old Town over here. I guess maybe shift ping to Old Town over here.
One more thing before I leave.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for this information, but as I'm walking out of the door halfway, would you be kind enough to point me in any direction of what you would think would be leading on the maybe less obviously leading on any kind of historical advancements in the understanding of what may have happened in the past? Just the general histories, stuff,
On
colleges, libraries, locations, anything.
you just want a place to find general information, or are you asking me for
Ah.
general information?
Well, I assume you're in college, so do you ever hear about, I don't know, some professor that was maybe knew something you're surprised about, or a connection? If nothing comes to mind.
In the historical field?
Yes.
In any field? I mean, there is. I mean, there is an entomologist. Not really. It's more insects than anything, but in medicines, knowing about insects and what they can do, their antivenoms and their venoms, it does go hand in hand. So I did attend a lecture or two from a Professor Yuri Machiavel once. They're a guest professor at Oxenfree every now and again, but I'm not sure if they're in town now. They are usually they are teaching out in Eremos at the Great Hall of Perpetual Learning, from what I've been told. But they tend to every now and again guest teach over at Oxenfree.
Thank you very much. I will keep my ears open, see if I hear of his presence coming and speak with him or listen. Thank you.
Other than that, I'm not too sure of any other professors that would have been in my field at the very least.
All fields hold their own understandings. As I will open the door, use as a doctor, it's you do important things. Thank you for your contributions, even if I did not buy any of your products today. I may be back.
By all means, have a nice day. And I
You
will
too.
say, you would have the phone number to Lucian's place, and you do know that Lucian and Drew, if they were out right now for the pre-night, like the gallery before the night before the gallery thing, they would be getting home around this time.
Okay.
So I will
And
say,
I know where they live.
Yeah, I will say Drew. I mean, if you want to follow the lead you have right now, you can go there now. You can go there tomorrow.
Uh,
It's your choice, though. I'm saying if you wanted to follow the lead now, you have the phone number to Lucian's house. But if you wanted to
mm,
just head home versus go tomorrow, you also know where they live, so you can just head back to Lucian's and crash there too if you wanted to.
But then I wouldn't have. Would I have time to go still before the gallery?
Yeah, the gallery is tomorrow evening. I think it's. I think the gallery is in game tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Lucian
I'll
and
go
Drew.
Lucian.
Sorry, what are you saying?
I'll go to the house then
Okay.
and take care of it tomorrow.
I will say, in that case, Drew,
Yep.
was that you here? Was it?
Yeah, what's up?
I'd say you would be back at Lucian's house already. Lucian's probably already knocked out. You probably be, I guess, either chilling, eating some of his food, or listening to some radio shit, some shit on the radio. When Jaleel would kind of just like not walk through the front door, but it's like an open window he kind of climbs through almost.
Yeah.
You've known at least Jaleel can climb very well. You've seen him climb and sleep in trees before. Yeah, Jaleel kind of climbs through one of the open windows. It's kind of raining out. You're kind of standing by the window eating, and you watch him just trying to climb through, or eating some of Lucian's food.
I just like raise my hand to him and just say, "Hey, you joined the party."
Excuse me. What? What did I do?
It's just sleepover. Has no one told you?
No,
Ah,
I was sleeping outside. I
no,
would have much preferred the roof.
Much prefer to roof. You look around and you see Lucian's knocked out. You see there's like a little couch bed made for Drew. Drew's in like some pajamas and slippers and everything. They all look very comfortable right now.
Oh. Well, I'm here now.
I just go, yes, grab a seat and continue eating.
And you would know,
Thank
I guess,
you.
Drew, that since you and Lucian went to the pre-show, that you're not sure where Jaleel went, but you guys got ready to go to that evening before show, where you met the Sly Gentleman and Lucian met Alicia, and Jaleel when y'all head out, Jaleel also left out like a bit before you guys did, and he did not say where he was going earlier on.
Gotcha. I was so. Does he come with? Well, never mind. I'll just wait.
He is so.
He can't come with us to the gallery.
No,
Okay.
your in was your plus. You were the +1 for Lucian, so there.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll slowly start taking off. Like, first I have like this garment going over my shoulders, a bit like a quarter robe. Just place it on the back of a chair and take off one sash that I have going over my shoulder. It's got a couple little bags on it, and then take off another belt that's around my waist, and then unbuckle one of my notches on my belt holding my pants up, and sit down with a loud sigh.
Lucian will open one eye, exhale heavily, and then go back to sleep again. Another person in my house. Great. He goes to sleep again.
Look around. Quite a nice place.
There's a pair of Drew's socks on like the coffee table.
Do you have what are you eating? It looks good.
Porridge. It's in the pantry. Go and make yourself some.
Oh, thank you.
Chris is gonna be so mad when he gets back. He's gonna put Jaleel's in his house eating his porridge now, like fucking Goldilocks. But you make some porridge and you sit down next to across table from Drew, who's just hanging out by the window still.
So this gallery, it's some exciting things happening. Seems.
Yeah. So it seems. We have a few leads, however, nothing concrete. Can't wait to go
Hmm.
tomorrow. Have you heard
Yes.
anything?
I shall meet you guys there. I will find some means of appearance, but I am more to get closer look at some of these things they're talking about unveiling. So
Understood.
You finish your
I may
meal.
be gone part of the day tomorrow. I will be going somewhere.
Okay. But yeah, I better go get some rest now. I might do some work before tomorrow morning just to save up a little bit of cash.
And Drew goes to lay down, flops on Lucian's couch, and knocks out. Um, I'll say there's like a seat by the window, you know, like a little reading seat by the window.
Okay, that's plenty. I'll go over there and snuggle in, give, give him Z's.
All right. You wake up, and the same thing happens that happened before, Drew. You work in the morning, rush back home, get changed with the key you made of Lucy, the key you made to Lucian's home, and then you and Lucian head over to the gallery showcase. But while that is happening, Jaleel, uh, Lucian and Drew wake up early in the morning. I don't know if you're an early bird like they are, but they wake up early in the morning to go work.
Okay. Probably just wake up when it's bright. Maybe
Okay,
just before.
at 8 a.m. Then I'd say you wake up.
Look around. They're gone already. Or
Yeah, at this point they're already be gone most likely.
oh, go make some more porridge breakfast.
Okay, you make some more porridge. It's a nice day. I mean, the
Puts-
rain ambiance is not exactly correct, but I'll turn down a bit. The rain is
I'll,
the rain is a lot lighter today, almost non-existent at this point in the day. It is the rainy season currently, I believe. I gotta check my notes again, but so it's a nicer day. I'll actually turn the drizzle off. I'll leave it on just for background noise for sakes, just for my sake. I need to actually play it real quick. You know what? Oh, not that one. There we go. But yeah, you have some porridge. The day is yours, or porridge. Yeah, the day is yours. After that, you have some porridge. You do have that one lead. You only have about what 8 hours or so, or I guess 14 hours, not 14, 10 hours to tackle it. I did the math wrong. I do have it wrong. So you do, Julian. You look dead. Bro. You got hit like a bus. Jaleel. Tark dead. I'm assuming he heads out. I'm assuming he heads out. Is my map still measured out properly? It is. Perfect. Tark,
Hello.
there you are.
Um.
50 miles cross town.
Is it far away from? Yeah, because it's all the way for
Yeah,
ways
it's
from
a
that other
2 hour
guy.
cart ride from across town.
Okay. As a side note, could I go before going to the old town, going back to the doctor and getting some intellect tonic
Um,
in the morning?
you got RP that. You don't know he sells those yet.
Oh shit! All right, never mind then. I'll look around for a pharmacy or something on the way there, and if there's anything, if there's not,
Well, electronics
I'm at.
are electronics are a renowned Aeramos exclusive thing. They aren't made in Visix usually, which is why hearing anyone makes it in Visix is a pretty rare thing. Because one, it's not illegal, but it's definitely looked down upon in a lot of the fields. And that's why
Okay,
they're
I'll
usually
have.
sold on the underground because you can lose like your certification as a doctor for making and selling electronics that aren't properly done and properly made in Aeramos.
Okay. Righto.
But you're headed across town.
Yep.
All right, 2 hour cart ride. Also, since we're on Foundry now officially, I'm gonna start making more maps and stuff now because I can import them a lot easier. But you head over to Old Town while the other two are working, and I'll say, let's pull up the notes again. There it is. There we go. Um, roll me. Well, I guess no, you're given the address, so it won't take you that long to find them. Actually, you're given the address. So
Hmm.
within roughly like half an hour extra of going across Old Town, half an hour to an hour extra, I'll say an hour extra. So it's about 8, 9. Well, it gets to open at like 8, so it's about they open about like 7, so it's like 8, 9, 10. About 10, 11 o'clock is when you would arrive. Still time for the show. 7 hours before the show happens, you arrive at the address. Um, to whoever this person is. It is an outdoor market in a kind of a secluded back alley neighborhood kind of area.
Hmm.
And you do have just the kind of the initials on the card that just say, where is it? DA on the initials on the card for who to look for.
Open on the road. I just kind of look at the cart. Da? Oh. Um. Yeah. Well, I'll walk down the road then and look around. Is the address specific, or is it to a street
It is you are
or
you're
a
at an
building?
outdoor back alley like back alley neighborhood market behind a bunch of like buildings.
Oh,
It's like a almost like a bazaar, but in the city.
nice. And there's people around.
Oh, plenty
Are
of
they
people.
shopping yet, or are people setting up? I
There
guess it's pretty late game at this point.
it's about midday, so
Yeah.
a lot of people are still shopping. People are definitely still shopping.
Okay. I'll just walk around, listen to see what people are shopping for, just eavesdropping a little bit, but also picking stuff up, looking at it. Huh. Try and get an ear for anything of people asking or talking about this guy that I'm looking for, the gentleman.
No, you're looking for DA. He
Oh.
said the gentleman was too pricey. Tell him he said the
Oh.
gentleman was too pricey. Let's look for the card.
Okay.
Maybe a different one.
And this is the DA or DA.
Those are the initials you're given, yeah. Or DNA.
Okay. Um. What do the vendors look like? Are there any like older ladies?
Yeah, there's plenty of
Is it
people.
mostly?
All mixed and all mixed race. There's plenty of people. Old mixed race and age. You know, we've got a few cousins are there.
I'll find the least suspecting person that I would imagine it would be like an older lady or something. Maybe looks like they've been there a while, selling something made by hand, not specifically any uh not selling any goods or anything like fruit or you know what I mean, but like making crafts or something.
I got you.
No. If there's anybody like that.
Go ahead and show me straight wisdom, please.
I guess that's wisdom.
He was looking at me and I was like, fine, I guess you're staying there.
Oof.
Glancing about, it's not super crowded. There's still a lot of people that are here, so you're kind of looking around, trying to find, you know, someone that might not
Yeah,
stand out
me
too
too.
much. But I mean, everyone kind of stand out almost. You want to say they're all. It's a very unique place to be in.
Hmm.
But you do approach like an older woman who is. Here's a woman
Yeah,
you
no,
approach. You think she's
The middle.
surprising enough. You approach her.
General Max. All this. All of it. Not being able to do that second time.
And you approach her saying anything to her. She's just there working right now, like handing out, showing people these like small bases that almost look hand painted and made,
Hmm.
or small pots for plants. You know, a bunch of pottery, pretty much.
Can I roll to identify which one would have been like a more laborious craft? Like maybe not outright like detailed, but something that looked intricate and simple at the same time. Hard to make, but
Roll me
intelligent.
please. Yes. $17. Damn.
Damn.
They all look pretty fucking
Pick up the
intense.
worst.
They all look pretty fucking intense. That's all you can get. These all look like
Okay.
labor of love projects.
Hmm. Ah, it looks like you have quite a craft. Is it something you've always done? You were taught? You learned from someone else? Or?
This June goes, oh, I don't. I taught myself, or, well, the finer details my mother taught me, but I taught myself, you know, most things at the very least.
Wow. You grew up around here? You live here? It's or you come just to sell?
Oh, no, my family is from West Creek. Pottery was very big out there, so I came
Huh.
here. Bigger market.
Mm. I'm looking for a small container for maybe some water. If you, it's a solid container, something it could hold for a couple days. It's but
Oh,
flat, maybe
oh yes,
concealable.
of course. She hands you what looks to be this like it's a very shallow looking like bowl almost with a lid to it that kind of like seals almost airtight around the sides.
Mm,
Not perfectly airtight, but it should hold things for you.
fantastic. So, what do I owe you?
For this, I'll just run you um, just 3 cards, please.
3 cards. Oh, I'll hand her 4.
Oh, you're too
Keep up the
kind.
work. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Start to walk away. Oh, oops. Stutter step, turn around. I'm on my way to look for I'm looking for somebody who can give me information. I was told by a friend I could find people here like that.
Um, roll charisma. She kind of thinks for a second. Oh, that's a roll right there.
Oh, it hasn't loaded yet.
It hasn't.
Oh, 93.
Yeah,
Damn.
oh, there it is. How you gonna roll that? She takes the cards, puts them away, and she goes, um, so I think I might know someone. Hang on, let me see if I can recall. I know. And she kind of goes like into the little, it's almost like like a back door to a building, to kind of go look for something. You hear her kind of running about in one of the back rooms, and then she kind of goes, maybe it's over here. And goes a bit further away. You hear her looking around more. You wait there for a little bit. She's gone for like a minute or two.
I'm gonna start whistling.
And as you're whistling, um, I mean, it's a pretty crowded place, I guess. So I'll say, do roll me, just wisdom or intelligence, your choice.
For wisdom.
Yeah, your choice. Just roll me either wisdom or intelligence. 88. Damn, boy.
Yeah.
And they're not hiding. Uh, there's a large person that walks up behind you. A very large person that.
I'm not gonna turn around. But I'll brace for any action.
It's like a mitt. The only thing that plays kind of a hand is it's a mitt, a meaty claw, kind of on one of your shoulders, and you see like actually there's like custom embroidered rings on your right hand, on like your right shoulder, kind of hidden there. This large man is behind you, and he goes.
Can I do a spin move and try and grab the hand because I braced?
Yeah, sure, by
Like
all means.
spin move, throw the hand off, and try and if I notice the rings, can I try and take one of the rings without noticing?
Okay, you gotta pick your actions. You got a primary action and a secondary action. Which one you do? Is the shove the primary, or is the grabbing the ring the primary?
I want it. So my original thought is so it's on my one of my arms. It's I guess the primary action is to like get off, like duck my shoulder and spin at the same time to get the hand off, and then as I'm doing that, I'll put my hand on the hand and like throw it away, and as I'm doing that, try and pull the ring off as delicately as I can. into combination of motions. So getting the hand off first, but then throwing the hand and pulling the ring is secondary.
In that case, I'm gonna need you to roll me two dexterity checks. The second one has a D10, has a minus D10 to it.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I got that. Make sure I got that correct. That is a minus D10, not a minus 10. Because I might have said that wrong. I might be like a straight minus 10. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, the first one is rough. Second one's good. First one's rough.
Mm.
Let me go. Let me make sure I got this right. So I do have to roll. I still have to roll checks for them. They are contested checks. I do have to still roll a check for them. I should have to make sure.
Okay.
Reaction. Oh yeah. So just roll me a D10 and subtract that from your second roll.
Uh, so
Minus 4, so you get the 80. Alright. Let me roll theirs real quick. Okay. So, I will say, the hand was only going tight. They didn't roll high for the first check, so you don't push them off, but you do get the hand off and spin around and try to pull the rings back. They also got exactly an 80 with their roll. I mean, your penalty got you an 80, but without you taking a penalty for them, because this was just reactionary to your thing. They got exactly an 80 as well. So you try to slip the rings off, and they are firmly on those fingers, like they are stuck on there. Not like stuck. He's not like holding on there, but they are made for those fingers. You spin, and you see. I don't have a picture of this guy. How do I picture this guy? NPCs. Here he is. Figures that make him look very big. Like that, there. Next, right there above. Here, I'll shift from here real quick. You see him up there, right by the one token, Harvard's picture.
let me see. Hold on.
And this is a large. You see this large man, roughly like you're like you're almost 6 feet tall. This man's like almost 6.5 feet tall. You want to say just guesstimating. Looks over at you and goes, "My little doves tell me you're looking for Mr. Awase. What for?"
Well, I was told I could. He had. Well, I am a student of history. That I was told he may have some insights that would be new to my ears.
Well, you are in luck because he stands before you. And he kind of puts his arms out. The question now is, how much are you offering for his services? And you see now this large, brittle-looking man is wearing a thick fur coat. The picture's doing this right now, but the hair is almost shaved off his head. I think I actually might be the wrong picture. I'm not sure. I might be the wrong picture, but hair's almost like shaved fully off the head. And there's a pencil mustache. Very obvious holster hanging down his thigh with a slugger secured tightly within a leather strap. He's a large man. You see the many rings on his finger. His initials. It's like D.A on the rings on the four fingers, or on the D.A for the initials on the fingers you saw there on the hand. And the dots are like in diamonds almost, or are diamonds and look at Ruby the center. And yeah,
Precious.
he kind of slings an arm around your shoulder and begins to kind of lead you. Walk with me, talk with me, talk with me.
Of course. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna paste up. My own head is gonna paste up. Special attention to just make sure he's not lifting anything from me.
Roll me wisdom, please, or intelligence.
Yeah, that right there.
Roll me wisdom or intelligence.
Okay.
It kind of leads you. You see, I mean, they're not hiding either, but there's like a 4-person entourage. Two of them are like 30 feet back. Two of them are like 30 feet off to the side, front and left. An 80. Nothing being swiped from you. He's just kind of leading you on a walk. So, what can Mr. Awase do for you?
Ah, I was. I've been listening to the streets, as they say. There is many words of good about you. The things you know, the people you can get in contact with.
Mm-hmm. And?
Well, I'm curious of this gallery. It's, as you know, I've mentioned, I'm quite interested in history.
A lot of people are these days. A lot of people are these days. And that means what for Awase? That means you're buying? Means you're selling? What?
Whatever may interest you. What if I traded you with one of your own commodities of information?
If you're selling information, make it worth my while. Spin me a yarn. And he spins you and kind of puts you in a chair at like this table off the side of the area. Pours you a drink in a glass in front of you.
Oh.
And kind of moves around and sits down as well.
I'll look him in the eyes and give him a slight like nod up and lean in, a sign to look around left, right.
Ah.
Wait for him to get a little closer.
He snaps his fingers, and the nearest 10 vendors just begin to vacate as Andres kind of gestures for them to walk away. If you want privacy, this is a Wase's market, baby. You get privacy wherever you want. Spin me a yard. And he pours a drink for himself and begins to sip it.
You do not seem of character to. Well, start talking. You don't seem like a character to grow up in this place, but maybe I'm not familiar with with the customs here. Uh, I come from a land's pretty far away. It's a part of my life. I've been traveling for a long time. You come across many strange things. It's to my privy. There are things on this world, things about this world that many do not know, even among the educated. And when something is a secret or simply not found by anybody else, it's a mystery of its own.
You don't say.
No. The artifact that I have, I don't want to tell him that I have it, but can I give him a couple details about it?
Without disclosing too much information, you can.
Yeah.
It'll just take some very clever maneuvering of conversation. You gotta roll me a charisma. And this will be against his wisdom.
Okay.
His wisdom or intelligence, so you can pick up on what you're doing. I guess it'll depend on what he's rolling. I guess I'll figure out. He's got 3 sets he could possibly use, but you can either use your charisma or your. I'll give you a choice. You can use charisma, intelligence, or wisdom. Your choice to try and see how they move to combat. You want to do intelligence, to pick your words carefully. Wisdom, just I guess knowing when to say certain things. Plenty information, just to keep from digging too deep, or charisma just for maneuvering a conversation in general. So I'll take your choice. One of those 3.
I'll use wisdom to slowly reveal certain things about it. I have in my possession not. Oh shit! Damn it! I did the thing. Shoot. Well, I wasn't supposed to tell you that, but you seem like an honorable man as I look around at all the bodyguards.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He used every resource in his arsenal to make his roll good, and it still was not that good. Had he not used all of his will pool dice, he would have gotten the exact same roll you got.
It might just be a stupid, dumb rock, but I grew up somewhere where it was much like this place, and this gives me kinship. I feel it reminds me of home. This market, it's the bazaars of home. They funnily carry bizarre conversation of their own. And growing up in these areas, you find also objects of bizarre origin. Some basic, some made by grandmothers of, unknown sons, and some stand out. I'll, I'm gonna, I'm gonna take out my artifact and use my feature of my one a day to ask somebody if they can give me, um, and before I'll put my hand in my pocket. I have something, and I need your word that you won't take this from me. You won't tell, well, in good faith, too many people about where it is, who has it, or what it may be. But I seek your interest, common interest, perhaps through identification. And I'll pull out the artifact and use what is it? Not the breakthrough.
Knowledge of the past? Or knowledge from the past, I
Uh,
think it's called, right? Knowledge from the past.
yes.
Let me see what it does real quick. Second historian.
Mhm.
There it is.
This one. Check.
Ah, you're gonna try and assist him in gleaning knowledge from it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Or
He's...
you wait, once per day you're a person you or a person you assist can inspect the item and glean some knowledge. Oh yeah. Yes.
Alright. Go ahead. Roll me charisma, please.
Look at him. But I do need your word.
My word about what? That I won't tell people where you got this thing from? Or that I won't tell them I got it from you? Or that I saw it with you?
Simply I cannot tell you how you may be,
Then if you
but
cannot tell me, do not tell me. Information sells so high, brother.
well,
All I need to
I
know
will
is that
in
how do I
turn
use it? How do I use it?
consider the information payment. You can tell people what you saw. I'd appreciate it if you left me out of it.
So the
Let me
information is
roll.
part of the deal. Okay, okay. You showed me your hand. Now what do you want in exchange for it?
I would like the same grant that I am giving you to set eyes on this.
Oh.
To set eyes on this artifact they are revealing. It may be much to ask, and I don't need you to get me in the room, but if you could get me to the gallery.
My little doves have eyes and ears everywhere. If what I glean from this is worth information about this gallery, I'll consider it.
Alright. I'll pull it out and kind of like I'm cradling it, and it's got. I guess I have it in some kind of little drawstring bag. I'm gonna pull that out, slowly open the drawstring bag, and it's a bit of a wide mouthed open one that opens into a bit of a bowl so that it's can be seen from the top, but it's obscured from the sides.
Wow, look at that. I mean, if you're going to sell this might get you the loan if you want to sell it.
I look at him very sternly. Out of the
Okay.
question.
Okay. Well, it's just offering. You never know these days. He will look at as you kind of showcase it to him and kind of almost rotate to the different points that you have given you insight. He kind of looks at it for a moment, inspects. Okay. Hang on, what did I see? Leans back. Okay, gallery. Tell you what, this intrigued me. Not perhaps glean what you might have gleaned, as I'm not Awase is not too much into the historical field. I've sold to people into the field, but this whole thing intrigued me. You intrigue me. So I will tell you what. I will tell you what. The gallery show is in. You see me look at the watch on his owner's wrist. 6 hours from now, right?
Correct.
With the security of this gallery, had you gone the night before to the pre-show thing, I could have worked something then. With security now, there are hounds. My little doves don't like hounds. As such, I cannot get you into the show, but I can get you to a place nearby the show. A place where you could watch it all happen, just across the road. Book you a room.
That may be just enough.
Wonderful. This is good news. So, for showing me this interesting item, for intriguing me so with your words.
And I'll stop him in his sentence. But please, wait. Is the building... Do I know the building he's booking me into? Is it a harder room to get, or is he paying for the room?
The Erkson Hotel. Roll me intelligence.
Okay. I'd be willing to pay for it if it's a hard place to get into, but if he's just paying for it, then maybe not.
28. Not being from around here, you're not too sure what it is.
Really know.
You're not too familiar with it.
Okay, I'll let him finish then.
For the instant information, for the room I book you, and for what you've given me, I charge you. Usually the room costs about 250 cards instead. It'll get you the room, the front row seat, the things you might want to see. I'm just guessing, of course. I meant no guarantees. I said you intrigued me. Do not say I'm hooked yet. Give me a reason to be hooked. Give Awase a reason to watch you. And if my little doves bring back good things to my ear, Awase will find you again. A little birdie might whisper in your ear of where to find more information or where to exchange some more. But until then, go to the Erkson Hotel. Tonight, just before the showcase, you'll have your room booked under. He's gonna lean back and whisper to like one of his like guard's ears. Lister. Lister will be the name. Just say Lister.
Very well. If I have the cards, I will pay.
No, you pay me. I booked the room. The rooms cost 200. I give you them for 50. That is what you paid me for. Information on where to go and possible front row seats to interesting things.
Rummage around for a bit. Do I even add 50? I don't know even that.
I don't think I add your cards to your inventory. Actually, that's my bad. It's like
how much do we start with?
Historian.
I can't.
A decent amount as a historian, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You've paid 11 so far, and your total
Yeah.
you have from being a historian is. That's my fault for forgetting to put that in there. Hiccup. You have 186. So go ahead and add it to your card section.
86.
And then mark
Okay.
off. Well, I guess mark off at this point it'd be 61 for the total
Okay.
cost.
Card stacks. Is that in card stacks, or that just happens to be a card in the section in Foundry?
There should be a section called cards on your sheet.
Stats, equipment,
Under
character,
equipment. It
combat.
should be under equipment, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah, or at the top of equipment, it's cards.
Okay. Oh yeah. Two.
And I think you can just
Wait a
press. I think you can just press minus 186 if you wanted to.
Oh, I see. There.
So yeah, add 186. I think you just do minus 61 and then do the math for you.
Okay. And then we started with one. What was it? How much did we start with? Sorry.
Hang on, I'll do it. 186
186.
minus 61.
Oh.
Did that work? It didn't work. Oh, it did work. There you go. Yeah, 120. So you have 125 left.
Okay. Cool. Very well.
Enjoy your
I'll
drink.
pull out the collar. I tighten the drawstring and put it deep in my various layers of clothing.
Enjoy your drink. This table's reserved for you. Breakfast. That's for free of
Ah!
charge. Never say a wall say it's not nice. And he puts his hands in his pockets and begins to strut off, and the vendors become walking. The vendors kind of crowd the area again. And you can still see him. Like he's not like blending with the crowd. He's straying down the lane, deeper back into the market.
Him and his big old meaty paws.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Sweet. Well, I guess I'll enjoy my breakfast and make my way over to the
Fast
ceremony.
forwarding to the future. Showcase begins. You enter a place called the Erickson Hotel in the name of Lister. You are given a front-facing window room that overlooks the entirety of the downtown area, and right across the road is the Gallery of Historical Importance. You see the crowds entering. After a few minutes of entering, you see what you think is Drew outside looking around for someone. Drew runs around beside the building and vanishes again. And there are when you say there's a lot of security, there's like at least 10 normal public safety officials that are outside, and you see like you didn't see them before, you don't see them anymore, but you did see two hounds, the very large, bioengineered people in there as well, just security.
Interesting. Can I? How far away are they? I just want to make. I'm interested.
You're about let's say about 100 yards away from the building.
Okay. No, I mean from the hounds.
Oh, the hounds.
I've seen them before. I probably would have never seen anybody like that before.
So hounds are massive. They're like Owase was like 6'4". Most of you guys are pushing. The pair you see are pushing either his height or taller. The pair that you see, like they're either his height or they're taller, and they're a lot more. He was a burly, like strong man. They're more like Olympic athlete, like almost like gymnast builds. Like they're very lithe, but very well built still. And they're wearing these thick uniforms, like these tunics that are cut short almost. These big, like short sleeve trench coats almost, and like these combat vests underneath, like body armor. And you see you can see from this, it's like an assortment of like a belt around their waist. They're carrying these thick boots.
No. Okay.
Yeah, they're big, heavy armed men.
Yeah.
Heavily armed people. You're not sure what their exact gender or anything.
Force not to be reckoned with.
Yeah, hounds. I mean, you wouldn't know too much about hounds, but you can assume they're pretty tough cats.
Yeah.
But just from watching and from this window seat, you do hear the loud kind of crack inside the building, and then faint scream from inside, and then you hear another crack of something inside, and more screaming, and then another crack if you're sitting after that one, and you see the hounds you see the safers outside begin rushing inside, and you see a scuffle at the front door, or someone gets tackled right by the front door of the building. And you swear you see Lucy in there as well, leaning over the man that he was tackled.
Woo!
The
Damn.
man gets you're not sure if it's hard to see if this is but someone hits the man, and then he's dragged off back outside, and Lucy is taken further inside alongside one other individual who you can't see from this distance. The man is put into the back. The man that was tackled is put into the back of one of the PSO trucks. And he's taken off somewhere. But what you see after he's taken off is what looks. Oh, well, I guess. Roll me either wisdom or intelligence. Whew.
This is good.
You see, kind of among the crowd.
Oh wait, I have my goggles. I have to take that off my cards too. I think.
No, yeah.
Are the goggles like binoculars?
No, they're just,
I can't remember.
They're eye protection.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
No, you're good. You see amongst the crowd people that are filtering out. Most people aren't very noteworthy, but you do see amongst not like in the crowd, but kind of hidden behind the crowd. Someone sitting at a bench who, as they watch the PSO car leave. They're not hard to distinguish any feature, but you do see them as they see the PSO car leave. They
Hmm.
stand up and walk off as well.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
you kind of trail them and watch them walk. Again, they're still like about 100 yards away. As you kind of watch them walk away, uh, they turn the corner, and then a few minutes later, a steam cart wheels out from that corner they left from, which is, I mean, it could be anyone's cart, but you do see, I'll say with that roll, same roll, you would see vaguely that same figure in the back seat of that steam cart with another individual driving.
Oh. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Some
And
commotion.
roll me intelligence.
Alrighty.
You're not too familiar with steam carts, unfortunately, so you can't really glean too much about this. Any specific about the steam cart. It's a nice vehicle, but you can't glean too many.
Yeah.
Unless you want to add your will pool to it. You've got 3d10 you can add to that roll. So you can add your will pool to it. It's a slim chance to get above 50, but it's still possible.
Yeah. I'll go for it.
Alright. Add up to 3d10. 37. Come on. You got 2 more to use.
I'm gonna say.
47.
Ooh.
47. 1 more to roll. You gotta get at least a 3. And you get a barely a pass.
Ooh. 10.
You got 1 more. 1 more roll. 57. You got another 10.
Oh,
You didn't see it. You got 1
man.
10. Now that pass. That's barely a pass.
Whew.
That's a barely pass. You don't know too much about steam carts, but this one doesn't look. You've seen a lot of. I mean, being in town, you've seen a lot of steam carts around the area. This one looks almost like it's been like modified or customized. You want to say? You're not too sure, but it looks unique.
Hmm.
So it might be a custom.
Okay.
Might be a customized steam cart of sorts, but you're not too sure exactly. Could either that or it's just a really nice one. But it does look different than most other steam carts. So, it is definitely not just standard brand whatever they're selling.
Hmm. Righto.
And you hear the
Interesting.
phone to the room ring. Sounds like a little ring on
Uh-huh.
the table next to the bedside table.
Let it ring twice. And pick it up.
You pick it up. You hear the phone. The same person at the front. That was at the front desk goes. It appears as though you have a. What is it? There is a little dove to see you.
Ah, I've been expecting something along these lines. You may send him up.
Okay. And they hang up the phone. Wait a few minutes. You see
Innocent.
like you see like the shadow of like feet by your door, and then something is slipped under, like a piece of paper slipped under the door, and they knock twice and then walk away.
Hmm.
And then
I'll
you
look at the paper.
pick it up, open it. It reads part of the. I guess it would read part of DA's package, and it's just like what looks to be like a press pass.
Oh.
Not see, but you're not sure what the press is really, but it looks like some sort of pass that would give you access to places you probably shouldn't be. And it says, nothing else like that. It just says with with DA's, part of DA's package. And you do see anyone that's not of important standing now from your window is being ushered out of the building from the gallery by PSOs. And this pass looks pretty legit, be it as a news person or just someone that is there to investigate.
Well, I'll run down then.
You rush on down.
I'm gonna try and I
will say that only
Before I
it does say burn after tonight in like big letters.
Yeah, okay. Then I burn the writing before I leave. Then the note as not the pass, but and then I'm gonna try and like if there's any like I could like burn like get some ash from some kind of wood. I don't think I'd have any like wood on me, but just some like carvings from like a piece of furniture or something underneath that nobody would notice, and burn that and like smudge it a little bit on my face. So maybe. Yeah, I'll smudge it a little bit on my face and put my goggles on.
Okay. You begin to rush across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, it appears Jose left. It's fine. We're about to wrap up anyways. I was gonna have
Yeah.
you interact with Jose a bit after I got you caught up, but he left a bit before I do that, which is fine. You can all interact again in the
Yeah.
next session.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going street. The wall of PSOs is like, step back, please. No one over here, please. Everyone, step back. And you rush up. They go, sir, please, step back.
Pass. I'm here to report. I have
Looks
a
at,
entrance ticket.
takes this and looks at it and goes, Foundation. Sponsor pass coming through. And they open the gate up for you. You're not sure what it means exactly,
Okay.
but
Sponsor pass. Okay, I'll remember that. Run through. Doing it.
you enter.
As I go in, I'm gonna wipe my face off, take the goggles off.
Okay. You enter and you see. I guess at this point in time, you ran across. You would see a pair of PSOs and a hound kind of talking in the center of the room. And you would
I'm gonna pull out a little bit
okay.
too. Sorry, go ahead.
And then roll me either wisdom or intelligence, please.
Okay. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing, I think. So, oh, was that?
17. Was that your wisdom or intelligence? Was that roll?
If only one went through, then that was it.
Okay.
Damn.
Here.
Oh, can I use my?
Use your what? Hello?
Oh,
There you go.
hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Can you use your what?
There's a reroll I get with that feature from letting DA look at the item.
That is true.
I think percentile reroll. All right, I'm gonna use that. Gain ability to reroll 1% will check within the next 24 hours.
Well, I think technically they get the reroll.
Is that only for?
I think they get the reroll.
Okay.
I think
That's
how-
only if I look at it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you don't hear much about where they might have dragged Drew or Lucian off to, but you do hear them talk about something over there in the corner. You're welcome to get closer and ask them yourself, but you can't overhear the conversation that they're saying right now.
Okay.
What would you care to do though?
I'll take a look around. What does everybody look like?
It is empty in this place. There is, other than the 3 people inside right now, there's a group of 3 inside a room off to your left side. Kind of just, I guess, they're cleaning the room up, getting the room straight, any knocked over chairs, all that stuff. But that room over there looks like it probably was where the site of wherever the scuffle occurred. You do see, things are toppling there. It looks like whatever the pop chart might have been in that room right there. But other than the people they're cleaning up, there's not much else in that room. At this point, you hear if there's a tap on your shoulder, goes, "Excuse me. Are you staff of the gallery, or what are you exactly?" Tarek, your mic. Hello? Help. There. Oh, gone again. Tarek, speak to me. Oh, come on. Speak to me, damn you. Speak. You're back.
Hello?
Hello, you're back.
Hello?
You're back.
Okay. I was sent on behalf to take notes for, I believe, some sponsor, maybe a professor. The details were muddied. I'll show him my path.
Your sponsor pass. Well, we can assure you all assets belonging to the project are all in order. The artifact that was in the process of being stolen has been resecured. So,
Well, it was being stolen.
yes, and there was a thief and a third.
I'm gonna try and act really concerned like freaking out,
Roll charisma.
looking back through my notes. Oh, can I? May I see it? My the
I'm,
sponsor is
I'm afraid I
very
cannot show
interested
you.
in the status of the item. I
It,
don't. If oh man,
I
if I
will.
go back, he'll be so angry with me.
Don't worry. We will send all relevant information over to your supervisor, whoever is in charge of the project. You'll have everything you need. You'll be perfectly fine, Mister. He looks at the badge, Mister J. Lister. Okay.
That is me.
All right, Mister Lister. Don't worry. We will have everything taken care of under your name. You'll be fine.
Okay. Whew. You know, he was very insistent that the artifact must be, taken care of. He was telling me all these things I couldn't understand, but he told me to take detailed notes of the whole event, people, everything.
Only people involved in this are there was the person that tried the thief, one thief taken away. The
Okay.
others are being
Okay.
questioned and should be released momentarily.
So not organized, maybe something more personal, not
It
too
looks
big.
like it. Perhaps we're still looking into things. So
Nothing to be feared. Well, if I can help you in any way, please let me know. But it seems like you're very well suited for your position. Thank you for what you're doing.
of course, of course. And as he's talking, you see Lucian, Drew, and one other person are released from one of the back room. They go, "Oh, there are the three now. If you want to get any further information, that man there," he points to. I'll put a picture on the screen. He points to this guy. Bing, right here next to you. Oh, he's still because they're normal. They're normally.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Brother
those two there
Jacobs.
were just individuals from the show that happened to help us stop the criminal. Actually,
Hmm.
that man there is. Let me sneeze. Oh, gonna sneeze. Okay. That man there is Mr. Weller Jacobs. From what we've investigated and told, he is usually the host of most auctions in a major event organizer. He'll be able to tell you all about the artifacts that were at the showcase, and
Okay,
if they're still in good order. But yes, do not mind those two in there.
fantastic. And what was your name?
It is Chester.
Hmm. I'm just vigorously writing all these details the whole time he's talking. I'm just writing. Okay, okay. Whew.
If you
Wipe
excuse
my
me,
head.
if you excuse me, if you have anything else to ask here, please do step outside with Mr. Jacobs and the other two. We're going to lock the building down and do one final sleep before it's shut down for the evening.
Okay.
As you are let outside, a bit ahead of Drew and Lucian Weller Jacobs, we'll end the session tonight. And you're all cut
All
up
right.
now.
Woo! Thanks. That's fun.